Hello, viewers of YouTube. I'm Raymar, and welcome to episode 0.5 of Tea and Tales. It's gonna be pretty chill. Honestly, a lot of stream of consciousness because, hey, it's a vlog. So this is gonna be a lot of just talking about me and my writing and what I do. So, yeah, that's pretty much all Tea and Tales is gonna be. So I'll start off this kind of an episode, not really an episode, whatever. I'll start this off with just saying that I don't do a whole lot of original writing, but the ones that I do have, I'm really excited about them. But they do not want to be written. They don't want to be written, and it is super frustrating. One of the hardest things about writing, actually, not necessarily world building, but character creation. But if you're doing fantasy, it's the magic system. Oh my god, how do people do it? How do they actually make a workable magic system that's not just wave a stick, magic happens? Don't get me wrong, that kind of magic is great, it's useful, woo! But wow, if you try to make something that's at least semi-grounded in science, it is ridiculously difficult to figure out how to parse it. Oof. It might be, part of my trouble might be that I'm not using something like, I don't know, a website or an app that could correlate all of my stuff. I'm just using a Word doc. Yeah, not the best organizational skills there. But my file system is good, typically. Yeah. Man, writing is hard, just in general. You can have this idea, and inspiration will just strike, and then it all goes blank, and you're just left wondering, what am I doing? I feel like that's a very relatable struggle. Just what am I doing with this? Who is this character? I don't know my own characters sometimes. And sometimes they know me too well. And they just run away with me. Just completely run away. It's ridiculous. But I love it when it happens. Because when they run away with you, when your characters run away with you, the scene writes itself. Or at least the dialogue. And then once you get the dialogue, then you just have to remember, what do people look like when they're doing this? What would this character look like when they're talking about this thing? And what I find most helpful with those kinds of characterizations is actually, probably heard this before, modeling it off of somebody you know. It's really simple, and sometimes you know someone who is basically the embodiment of the character that you want, their mannerisms, their face. And you can mix and match too, which is great because as long as they are not your editor or your beta writer or whatever you want to call it, you can take bits and pieces from 4 or 5 different people and mash them together, and boom, you've probably got one of the wackier characters in your story. Unless you take all the serious bits from all your friends. I like having serious friends. Honestly, I have no clue. All of mine are... Yeah, no, I'm gonna say it. They're all kind of crazy. They admit to it. They're cool with me saying. I think they're cool with me saying that. Anyway, yeah, so that's episode 1.5 I don't know. But I do not know what my upload schedule is going to be like, because it took me, like, I had decided to do this a long time ago, and I just kept not doing it. Yeah, story of my life. But I did get it done, so there's that. Another thing that translates into writing, like, you can mean to do something, you got it in your head, and then, like, you sit down, you're ready to write, and then you're just blank. And it's really, really frustrating. Right. Well, that is all for today, and I will see you next time, and hopefully I will have a better idea of what our upload schedule will look like. See you then.